episode 19. We are in a pickle of a situation, if I remember correctly. Where are all of you? Just casually hanging out in town, or what?
We're in the creepy mind people's place. We found their secret door into some secret room that we can only go through one person at a time.
Ah, a secret room of secrets.
I haven't seen it yet, I don't know.
Oh, didn't realize you guys hadn't seen it yet. Well, would you like to seen it?
Please invite me into your chamber of secrets, Steve.
That grammar triggers me.
Welcome to the chamber. So I believe Higram was first through, right?
Yep.
I was.
All right, so Higram, you step through the door. I'm gonna mark. I need to mark this with a square. So before I put you there, let me go ahead and put what the door is. Where the fuck
This is when Higram Witches, he took Sanctuary.
Thought you had that. Did you not have it?
No, remember the ritual I went through changed some stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the square you will come out on. Everybody has their characters there, though. So let's do that good old thing and roll some initiatives up.
Hey guys, no need to be aggressive. Just hang it out.
Well, it may not be.
Kind of business, you know, hey, how's it going? Oh no!
Oh, I hit the wrong button, so it shows my other... No, I don't know why it shows the wrong name sometimes.
Oh, because I keep forgetting to change your token name in the system. But now it's correct.
Nice.
Oh, that's...
We come in peace.
You're invaders, so I don't think they're gonna believe that part.
I just came to hang out. I was invited in. They don't know any better. They don't know. I was invited in. If they attack me without even talking.
Higram, you understand how Dominate works, right?
I do.
Oh, shit. I say, oh, there's a bunch of people coming in. I'm here to help you.
Luna, you are up first.
So I mean, I'm like stepping in behind him, so I don't know on this turn if I'm just now starting to step through, so
You can open the door, step inside, and have the other door open. So moving through the door will be a move action, which is stepping into the door, opening the door, stepping into the door, and closing the door behind you. And that will cause the other door open, so you do have a standard action as the door opens. What is the order, by the way, of entry here? That is very
important. Higram, then me, and then
John's undead.
Yeah, the undead.
Then
It goes
John.
Higram,
I just
Luna,
copied your
Beefy, Legend,
listing you
Felix.
put.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did I did put that in there already?
Yep.
Yeah,
you did.
it was
Oh, I'm
above.
okay. I'm a very, very, very special kind of GM. Let me
Well,
put you guys
have
in
the
order.
notes there.
Luna, then Beefy, then Legend. Wait, why don't I have? Did I not make another undead token for your dude? I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if you did or not.
I did not. Right now I'll get. Oh, actually, it is this guy. This is kind of perfect. This is the one I found. Let me give him the link to Legend and HP.
I got my whole skeleton team force coming in.
The skeleton crew.
Oh, I do have a question. Am I on Pavan?
Were you not supposed to be?
Yeah, I should be. But
Yeah.
I was just.
You're on
Okay.
Pavan.
Did he get changed to Big Cat yet or no?
What level does that happen?
Well, that was when I changed originally.
Oh, then yeah, Pavan would have Pavan would be starting. I don't think we changed your character sheet yet, though, have we?
I altered the sheet, but I didn't Like I put in his bite and his fall, and his different movement speed and stuff.
Okay, so we will treat him. We'll treat him as the alternative.
Okay.
But yeah, so Luna, the door will open, and you will be able to see into the room, and you get a standard action.
Okay, so where is this putting me exactly? Would I be effectively like just
Right behind Higram. You are right
Okay.
immediately behind Higram.
So I'm just trying to figure out what I would be able to see in terms of like. So, seeing out of this, can I see like the whole room, or do I kind of have like tunnel vision?
You
through,
can't
like, a
see the
doorway?
whole room, but you can see it like a bit of a windowed angle. So you'd like consider, this. So like here to here.
Okay. So what do these people look like as like?
Yeah,
door
so
open?
I'm sorry, very bad at remembering to set the scene. So the door, so Higram, you step in as the door opens. The light kind of like changes and you shifts as you move through. And you will notice that inside there are these large containers of various things. You can't quite see through them, but you can see that there's a variety of things that you can kind of peek into a couple of them to identify. There are large tables of what look like maybe maps and like other various things sprawled out upon them. This big like deskish table thing here is covered in a lot of different like vials and beakers and other like tubes kind of running around. This back one here has a number of like books that are up on these pillars that have notes about a variety of different things. And these machines seem to be vats, one holding a greenish colored liquid and one holding a bluish colored liquid. I was trying to tint these, but let me see if my tint is working again. There we go. I will tint these appropriately. Earlier, like, my tint just didn't work and it was pissing me off. Ahead of you, there is there's a dwarf carrying a very large hammer and a shield on his arm. Behind him, there is a person dressed in like these robes that have a little bit of a metallic tinge to them. And they seem to have been looking at the papers and they're just turning as you come in. In front of them is a very weird version of the person that you think that it's supposed to be. Like, there's some similarities in the face, but his face is kind of like almost become more insectoid in nature. Like, the shape of the face is kind of like bubbled out a little bit. His body is kind of like it doesn't have like a regular muscular structure. It has like a very like his arms look like the arms of like some kind of insect. His legs have a bit more of an insectile tinge, and his whole skin color has this kind of like burnt sienna color to it. As he comes into view, and he wields in his hand a scimitar.
What is he wearing as far as like armor?
He is wearing just robes.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of mad.
So Luna.
Okay, my my standard is going to be right now to just give Higram my fortune hex.
Okay. Silvio, you are caught behind the door still. Are there any pre-buffs you want to do?
No, I don't have pre-buffs.
Okay. The assistant will turn, see Higram there, and see Luna behind Higram. Wait, I don't need these. I actually programmed all these guys. And he is going to... He's actually going to ready an action. He just kind of stands there staring in Higram's direction. That is going to take us to Astrum. Any pre-buffs you want to give?
I don't think there's any. Just double checking. I don't think I have anything special to give anyone. Oh, I could do this, I guess. I will give.
The part that's going. Damn it.
Sure, I will give fortune to Silvio.
Okay.
And I guess how long does this last?
Fortune or heroism?
I don't have heroism, I don't think.
Okay, well, I don't know. This character had given it to me before.
Yeah, I didn't prepare that today. I'll give you fortune, and then I'll it lasts for 1 round, so I can cackle next round and extend it, right?
Yes.
Or do I have to cackle? Okay.
Yep.
So I'll give him fortune.
Well, if you can't move anyway, you could cackle now, which would extend it already. Right?
Oh, does that matter? Okay, then I'll cackle as well then.
Okay.
That's it. Start laughing.
All right. This dwarf here will come up on you, Higram.
How dare you?
And make an attack versus your CMD.
I was sent to have a conversation.
Oh, he'll talk once you're under control. Does that beat your CMD?
What do I lose for? It beats it anyway.
Or I guess not yours, but I'm sorry, Pavan's. So that might change.
Well, both of us are flat-footed.
Okay.
So what do you lose for flat-footed?
You lose your dex.
It'll be -4. So yeah.
Okay. So,
Happen?
huh? So I'm explaining. So he swings the hammer and bashes out the feet from underneath Pavan. Pavan would have a +2 though because he's got 4 legs. Does that?
Actually, I think that does make sense. Yeah, 22 -4 would be 18, 19, 20. So yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So he brings it across, and Pavan just barely manages to get legs up, do a slight leap up as the hammer goes across. Rusty.
So I can't get out.
You could get out going backwards and leave, but you can't get in.
No, I can't get in. But
Yes.
so I can take. All right. Well, then I guess I'll start drinking some potions.
Okay.
Some snacks in the
I
meantime.
thought he said I'll start drinking. I was like,
And I'm gonna drink.
I'm gonna get
buy
wasted.
myself a drink. I'm going to drink some shield first.
All right.
I can put that on my buffs, but I can't. I know how to do it.
Yeah, it's on your inventory sheet or on your.
Yeah. Temp thing. Temp AC.
He is going to move forward. Actually, hold on. What's his range? Yeah, you are quite a ways out of range. He's going to move up to here. And he will very clearly start casting a spell.
does it look like it's a spell targeting me?
It is not a spell targeting you. Luna, you will not identify the spell, unfortunately. But you will notice some kind of shimmering effect that goes over top of the other 2 people. Higram.
Trying to think, do I just eat this attack and go kill this magic caster for being a magic caster? Casting and shit all willy-nilly.
No.
What a jerk.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Will I do this? Yeah.
All right. As you start moving, so take your first 5-foot step.
I'm just trying to see
Okay.
how far I can get. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. Take your first
That way I'm
5-foot
only
step.
taking 1 attack of opportunity. Oh.
First, take your 5-foot step. We'll start there.
Yep.
And this guy's ready to action will go off.
Yep.
Does that beat your touch? Does that beat Pavan's touch?
I hope not. Nope.
Okay. So that will not hit then. A ray goes wide. All right, then you'll take the AO from the other guy as you continue your movement. Whoop. Ooh, versus Pavan's CMD.
Yeah.
That will successfully trip Pavan. And with the trip, I forget actually, let me double check this about greater trip. I don't remember if you get the attack, if it's part of a AO. No, it provokes an attack of opportunity, so you cannot provoke an attack on the same thing, so he does not get an extra attack there, but that will trip Pavan.
Alright. Let me see. So I can't walk from.
Can I get a ride check to see if you fall prone?
Oh, I'm gonna definitely fall prone, but I'm not gonna stand up and just get punched. That's
okay. You do not fall prone.
Damn.
My little feet, though. 10, 15, 20, and get here. Actually, yeah, let me have another token.
Okay,
I'm gonna go after the mage because he's gonna jerk.
There is your other Pavan. And
right,
you?
I'll leave that. I was about to say I'll leave that one there.
Okay. When you move again, you are a different target, and he has combat reflexes.
Of course he does. It's like fighting the Uthergar.
He uses your star knife against you.
Wrong character.
Next level.
Right on the right character.
Stop hitting yourself.
No, you stop hitting yourself.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll cast Burst of Radiance on this guy right here in front of me. I'll aim it a 10-foot radius. Would be.
Wait, is this an immediate action? There's no action type on here.
No, I'm gonna fall on the ground. I still have my standard action, right?
Oh yeah, you're accepting that the being knocked to the ground. I got you. Okay.
I can't.
And then you're casting your spell.
Can I not do it?
No, you can. I misunderstood what you're saying. Sorry.
Is there anything to do when you cast prone?
No, I'm joking. So I can't hit anything.
I don't think there's a negative effect. I'll double check. Casting from prone, but I believe there's not. I think you take a penalty to your what is it? Concentration check.
Well, if he has a dex of 16 as a melee fighter with a warhammer, then he's just gonna be able to attack me. I'm just gonna cast it. I'm gonna hit both of these guys with it.
Well, if he has more attacks of opportunity, you casting and thing. If you don't
that won't provoke because he can't provoke multiple times against the same foe.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Burst of Radiance and hit these two.
Yes, you can. So you he swings, takes down Pavan. You start moving, and he quickly brings the hammer back around the other way to stop you from getting there. But your hands flail as you're falling, and you shoot forth this burst of radiance and force me to have to open their character sheets.
They need to do a reflex save.
Yep.
Are they evil?
You'll have to find out.
Well, if they're evil, they just take 5d4 damage regardless of the save.
What? This seems like bullshit. I'm calling the bullshit police. I know. I haven't read it yet. That's the problem.
In the words of a great person, suck it.
Okay, so they take the damage no matter what. So you'll see that this guy over here will take the damage.
Okay. So.
And then the reflex save is to avoid the blinding.
Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Or is it? Yeah, that is it. So he takes 16 damage.
Okay.
Of radiant.
No problem.
Yeah, blinded if they fail, dazzled if they succeed.
That's the wrong number of hit points. No, okay. And then reflex save.
Oh, you know what? Oh no, never mind. Fortune wouldn't make him.
Reflex save from him. Is a success. Oh, that shouldn't be whispered. He rolled a 19.
Okay.
I'm gonna unwhisper this because I don't want his stuff to be hidden. I was doing that when I was building the character. And then from his loyal assistant. No, his loyal assistant, roll me up the d4 for the number of rounds of blind. Oh!
What do you get? Jerk. Doing horrible things to me.
The other guy has to roll for D4 for dazzled.
I'm going to take the same d4. So he is dazzled, but dazzled is not a really bad condition.
I think it's like -1 to some text or something.
Yes.
I don't even remember what that is.
He's dazzled though, that's important.
Luna.
I am seeing this shit, knowing how long it's going to get in here. I'm going to go invisible.
Okay.
For starters.
I did not program these, so I'm going to manually roll these.
Yeah, -1 to attack and perception. For dazzle.
So you go invisible, and then what?
And then am I able to 5-foot step into the room, but like move to here, or am I like forced to take that first step as right?
You can move at the diagonal to go there.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to 5-foot step into the room at this diagonal and cackle with my move action to extend fortune.
Okay. Silvio.
That is my turn.
Well, I gotta wait longer to
Yep.
get in.
Astrum.
Wait.
So I believe who's up next? I think it's one of my Skelly dudes. So I'll send him in.
Beefy, as you called him.
Yeah, I'll send Beefy in. Which token is Beefy?
Beefy is the one in the front. Right, because that's Felix, right?
That's Felix. This is Felix.
Oh, there needs to be a separate token for Beefy. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot. I will
Beefy.
actually make a proper separate Beefy, but for right now we'll tint this one
Red.
Red.
Red
That didn't
for
tint.
beef.
There's just like randomly sometimes the tint isn't working. Oh,
there
there
we
it
go.
goes. Random.
Okay, so Beefy's red.
Yeah, let me change
so-
him to Beefy. Hold on.
Upgrade the beef.
Okay, there he is.
And so sorry, remind me, they have to use up their move action to open the door and all that. Like, what actions do you have?
It's a move action to open the door, move in, and close the door behind you.
All right, so I'm assuming it's using his full round just to get in. Does he have any movement once he's in there? Is
Yeah,
this
well,
like-
so like the move action is open, step into the room, close the door, the other door opens, and then he can take a standard after that,
All right,
which
so his
could be
standard
moving
is-
into the room.
Yeah, so standard is going to be moving into the room. So, I mean, I guess I can't see into the room, so I just give them the command of, like, get in there and make room for everyone. So
Yep.
I think it's going to provoke an AO, but he's going to move into, like...
He
make room for
unfortunately
people.
does not have a high enough dex to get all of those AOs, so...
All right, so I think if I can, you'd make room for more people to get in there, so he's just going to get out of the way.
Okay.
Then next guy is going to do the same thing, which is Legend, I think.
Yep.
Let me just look at the Legend and then Felix. Yeah, so everyone's just going to follow the same pattern.
Yep, go ahead.
Move in, make room. So he'll move here. Felix will move in and move like that. And then Astrum's turn. I'm just going to, if possible, 5-foot step. They can move through my square to move in the room, right? On their turns.
Yes.
So I'm just going to 5-foot step closer. And then move action cackle to keep the fortune up on Silvio.
Okay. This dude is gonna be a little bit concerned because now there are far too many things coming in. But
Now who's surrounded?
Silvio, you could have delayed, so you could move now or whenever you wanted at the end of the round or something. You know, you don't have to waste your full turn again.
Sounds good.
If that's okay with Steve.
it's fine. Go ahead. You can move yourself to... You're outside of the... Or you're in the door area now with your move action.
Yeah, so this is that.
The door area is technically right behind it. That's moving into the... That would be your moving out of that area. So, like, you imagine that the first square is in the space immediately to the left of that. If there was a space immediately to the left of that.
Okay. like these barrels and whatnot, am I able to walk in there, or?
So they are difficult to. They're going to be more than difficult terrain because they're boxes and barrels. You can't. No one can just like casually walk over top of like barrels and crates.
Yeah, I mean, I have my ability to. So let me.
Okay, if you've got something that lets you move move
what's
over
that
it, then
called?
that's a different.
Yeah, it's a monk thing. Fuck, where did I put it? This is the first time I'm using it since I leveled, so trying to figure out.
Ooh, I forgot to pick up my spell. I was expecting it.
But either way, you can find that. That'll be your full round action, because moving in will take your standard. I'm going to go ahead with the dwarf. The dwarf is going to take his attack on one of the skeletons.
No!
He's going to take his attack on Legend.
Well, he's a legend. Good fucking luck.
We'll see. Oh!
Oh my god!
That trips Legend.
Yes.
And then follow-up attack of opportunity to attack. 19 to hit versus downed Legend.
Yes.
Hey, it wasn't a crit.
No, it's bludgeoning.
Yep.
Legend
and then-
is the non-red one, right?
Yes. And then he'll take his second attack. That's on Legend as well.
I have
He
minus
tripped and
4.
attacked, though.
What?
He tripped and attacked.
Right, he has greater trip.
Okay, so I was wrong. I was thinking about that ninja I was leveling up for
Gotcha.
the air or whatever.
With-
It's the
So
ninja that
that's a
does it,
hit.
not the monk.
With greater trip,
I
when
need
you
to do a regular spell.
with greater trip when you trip someone, you get you can take an attack of opportunity as an AO.
Gotcha. Okay. So he used one of his attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
Good to know.
And then he will take his magical bonus extra attack that no one knows where it came from to try to trip Silvio.
Well, that 13 hits the down
Oh,
skeleton.
okay. Oops. For 12.
No!
And then
So
Silvio, does a 19 beat your CMD? As a monk, I assume not, but
No.
okay. Rusty.
So I can't go in.
You can go in, but you're going to be stuck in the doorway at this point.
Well, could he use his standard to go at an angle to get?
There's too many people now crowded there. Like,
Oh.
Silvio's right in the doorway.
So could I take my
Technically-
movement to get? Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, couldn't he technically use his move action to get in the doorway, and then if he used his standard to do another move action?
What I'm saying here is Silvio is blocking the doorway. There is a dude standing in the doorway, like engaged in combat. I guess, and Silvio did not get knocked down. I would probably allow that more if Silvio was laying on the floor. But Silvio is kind of in the way, and this is a tight situation. So I think
because I didn't have my monk thing that I thought that was apparently a ninja thing.
yeah,
So can I do the doorway part of the movement?
you can do
and
the
then
doorway
it-
part. You can be standing in the doorway.
Okay, so I want to do the doorway part of the movement and then drink another extract.
Absolutely.
Is that fair?
Yep, 100%.
Okay, so I will do that. So I don't know where. I'm just not going to move. I'm just going to. We're playing.
Yeah, that's fine. Where you're at right now is fine.
And then I will. Man, I could go for some bark skin right now. That sounds great. So let's put.
I've heard Barks has bite.
I hate bark so much.
So do I, but
I feel the pain in my skeleton and I yell through the door, "Don't let Legend die, you fools!" Protect him!
all right,
You
Rusty.
can't feel the suffering of your skeleton.
Rusty drinks his potion, and this thing comes forward, and it lets fly its scimitar towards Higram.
Ooh,
Poor me.
Yeah,
It threw it at me.
you were the first. It threw it at you. Does a 15 hit
Nope.
while you're prone?
No, I'm not.
You got tripped and you chose to cast a spell on the ground.
Oh, you're right. I'm still not.
true.
Remember, I've cast all those buffs though.
Oh, right. Yes, you have all of the buffs. So that will indeed miss.
This was a +4 AC against ranged attacks.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
prone.
because I'm laying down.
Yeah. So does the extra +4 hit?
That makes it miss even more.
The assistant is going to try to take down Beefy Boy.
He's blind. He doesn't know where Beefy
Oh, you're
Boy
right.
He just hears
He's
one
actually
vocal
going
over the
to.
corner.
I need to double
He is
check.
blind fighting.
I need to double check how something else works, but he can get rid of this. Gonna make me waste these goddamn spell points, you son of a bitch.
Hey, I'm all with it. He deserves it.
All right, so he makes a caster level check. Versus 11 plus the spell's caster level. Yep, that will not succeed. So he is still blind, and he loses some spell points. You fucking shitty ass spell.
That's what he get. I thought it was versus the caster of the spell.
Higram.
I'm gonna stand up.
He is going to take the attack on you to try to send
Yep.
you back down.
That's what I was trying to get rid of. Now the block can stand up and bite his face. Back down.
Yep. You want to try to fight him from the floor?
I'll cast another spell.
Okay.
Use both of his attacks of opportunity. I was literally just after his attack of opportunity.
I know.
I'm gonna cast. I want to cast hedging weapons. Actually, given the current situation, I will cast hedging weapons. I'm gonna cast hedging weapons. So my AC is gonna go up by 2 more. And now I have floating star knives next to me. I got 2 floating star knives.
What is this
I
shit?
thought I only took it because it's thematic. I was like, I've got all the star knives. I can grab them and throw them and shit. And then New Pavon is going to stand up.
Yep. No AO is taken.
And then he's going to give him the bite.
Okay.
Bite. And miss.
That will miss.
And he's going to claw. And he's going to maybe hit.
I think that will miss, but just barely. Let me double check. I forgot to open that dude's character sheet.
Well, he has 2 claws. I'm going to do the other.
Ooh, that 22, though, I think we'll get there. Yeah, the 22 will hit.
5 damages. He needs a macro eventually, but whenever.
Yeah, the 22 does hit, so for 5. Very annoying, because I'm having that problem where this dude's AC is not computing correctly, but thankfully I know what it's supposed to be.
Well, you said he has like heavy armor and a shield.
Yeah, he's
so
wearing
I
full
expected
armor
it to be
and
high.
has a shield, so... actually, I just realized his shield's not on him either. There we go.
That's
Okay.
why my plan's going to be to kill everybody but him.
Luna.
I'm going to take a 5-foot step this way. I will cackle. Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't matter what order I do it, but I'm going
Move your mic up, please.
Sorry. Standard action. Through the scar, I will fortune Rusty.
Okay. Astrum.
So how do you want to rule my commanding of these skeletons? I kind of just told him to go in and make room. and I can't
You
see-
cannot command them right now. You can't shout
Alright.
anything. You can't, because they won't hear you. There is some soundproofing between here.
All right, so they're just chilling. So Rusty's blocking the doorway.
Yeah,
right?
you
He's
can't
saying-
open the door right now. The door will not open, as if something
Alright.
is stopping the door.
Then I'll delay until after Rusty's moved.
Okay.
There's room for me to move.
Silvio.
Right. Yeah, I'll 5 foot and then I'll flurry.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
flank.
Attacking the guy we've been damaging.
Yep.
My first attack is fortuned.
Sure.
Nice.
Gotta
That's
get that
better.
bow out of the way.
Do you have anything that would get around preventative things that block arrows?
I ignore concealment.
Okay, that is not enough though. You can roll damage. I'm just checking for resistance purposes. Yeah, you can see that like it comes in, but it doesn't seem to have its full effect.
All right, attack number 2. And attack number 3.
Ooh.
Damn.
All right. Hammerman does not like what your little pet tried to do there. Gonna try to put it back on the floor.
Jesus.
He notices the skeleton doesn't get back up, so I think he's also going to try to send with his second attack. This should actually be at -5. He's going to try to take down Silvio as well. Does 17, I'm assuming, not beat for CMD?
No.
Okay. And then hasted attack. 21 versus CMD?
Yeah.
You go down. You are tripped.
Good, I get to use my new feat then.
He will choose not to take his attack of opportunity from the greater trip. And Rusty.
The first thing I'm gonna do is before I move, I'm gonna drink one last thing
Okay.
because I like to put all of my eggs in one basket. All right, now I have the grace of a cat. I'm a sexy cat. That's from Community.
Yep.
I think at least. Then I'm gonna move in. And can I can I go diagonally from the square?
You can now, yes. There is not a bunch of pressure in the area.
All right, well then I will go here.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Astrum.
I will use my move to open the door, standard to walk in, and I'll use my blouse to swift action cackle for this round.
Okay. Any commands for your undead?
I can command them now?
You can issue them a command, yes.
I look around the room and I see what's going on. If I can identify this guy as a spellcaster, I'll have Felix target him.
He's a guy with a scimitar. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
He threw
Okay,
it.
never mind.
He didn't
I
see
didn't
it.
see that. I didn't see that.
No, he threw the scimitar.
I
Right,
didn't
but
see it.
he
He
didn't
threw the
s-
scimitar. He doesn't have a
Does he
scimitar.
still-
No, it comes back.
I'll return.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
So you didn't say that. So hold on,
Sorry.
wait a minute.
All right, if I don't know he's a spellcaster, then I'll just I'll keep the skeleton on the ground. Can I tell him my skeleton's hurt? I don't know.
No, I think that's a little difficult to identify.
I see he's on the floor. Okay, I tell him to get up then.
Yep.
Get up, you fool, and fight him.
And he gets up.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it a 21? No, 35.
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes back down.
Oh my god. I'll tell my dude to 5-foot step. Or I'm gonna tell Felix to attack before the 5-foot step, so
Okay.
he doesn't have.
Yep.
Or I guess he's still engaged in melee anyway. But Felix will throw some acid splash at him.
Ooh, that will hit his touch. He has nothing for a touch AC.
Ah!
Nice.
In undeath, he is better than life.
God damn it.
He actually hit with an acid attack. Holy
Yep.
crap.
And then Legend is gonna. Oh wait, I keep getting confused. Red is Legend, right?
That is
Or
legend. Yep.
Legend's gonna come up and try to claw. I guess does he get 2 claws?
I
Or is
don't
it 1?
think so. I think it's just one.
All right, 1 claw.
That will miss. It'll scrape into the armor.
+2 for flank, 20.
Nope.
All right, that's it.
Yeah. So Blueberry will once more send the blade towards Higram. Why do I keep trying to roll the dice? That doesn't matter. Actually, I think he's not. I think he's going to focus on the standing skeletons at this point. So he's going to take a shot at Legend.
Legend. No.
Oh,
Stop.
wrong
Oh god,
thing.
he broke the matrix.
Oh!
my god, that crits.
It
Why
does.
didn't throw it at me? Shit.
Wait, why did?
Select
I
the
gotta do this.
damage.
11 points of damage and
Is that 5?
35 points of acid damage. Why is that so?
Wait, is that Felix?
Jesus.
No, that's on legend.
The legend shatters. No.
You hear like this thing kind of like mentally broadcasts to each of you one by one. I don't know which of you was stupid enough to think that the skeletons would stop me.
You motherfucker! That cost me money. I'll kill you. My life savings for that skeleton.
This other guy here who is blind is going to cast a spell on himself. Higram.
Oh yeah, that's. Oh, I'm gonna try to stand up again.
Yep. You go to stand up, and he versus CMD.
25. All of my buff my CMD also, right?
Not all of your buffs, no. Like AC buffs do not buff your CMD.
No, I'm saying, but like deflection modifiers, enhancement modifiers, which one would buff?
Only ones that say to CMD.
Ah, shit, I gotta go through all of them now. I don't know.
I don't think many of them do. Your deflection one might, but
well, protection from evil is +2. Is he evil? The guy right next to me?
he is not evil.
Oh, so that one went. Yeah.
That is useful to know, though, because you do know that this guy, at the very least, would be affected by it.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna waste all this time trying to figure that out. So I'm going to. How does this work? Is he within 30 feet of me?
Both those guys are within 30 feet of you, yes.
Nice. So yeah, I'm gonna try to throw one of these hedging weapons at this guy.
All right.
Now I just have to figure out how to do it. Can I put it in the chat?
Yeah, it's way up there because of that accidental roll I made.
The standard action, you can grasp the weapon and throw it as a range attack. Okay, so it would just be just like I'm throwing my regular.
Yep. But it's
Freaking
2d6 points of force damage instead. Wow.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, roll your attack, and then roll me. That'll most certainly hit. Roll me the 2d6. Yeah. You see, like it carves a bit into him, but it doesn't quite get very deep in him.
Force damage does it?
Oh, it's force. I forgot it was force.
Jesus.
I forgot it was force. No. I forgot that force part. Very important.
Yeah, that's why I used it. I was like, yeah, let's see you soak this damage.
Luna. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Pavan.
Pavan. Yep. And Pavan, he's attacked twice now, right?
Yep.
So he's gonna go 5.
No, he's only attacked once. He only took the 1 AO to trip you.
He's gonna try to come over here.
All right, he's gonna try to drop him. Oh, wrong guy.
24 does him, so he would get here, I guess?
Yeah, he would get there. Well, no, he drops him as he's getting up because it's the attack against the stand.
No, he was trying to move.
Oh yeah, because he was still up. You're right, he was still up. So yeah, it would drop him in that. Actually, it would drop him in the square.
I don't know if it's when he's trying to move
here.
Or when he moves.
It's when he moves. It's so he would drop there.
Okay. That's it.
All right, Luna.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna break my invis doing this. And I'm gonna try to evil eye this guy for his saves.
Let me double check something here.
Why are you all targeting that one specifically?
He just did 35 acid damage. Your skeleton got disintegrated. That's why.
True.
I saw him as the injured person, so I was trying to go after him.
No, he literally
well,
threw a sword and exploded your skeleton into pieces. I'm not trying to get hit with that.
That was for what again? You said saves? Okay.
then yeah, just cackling. So everything on everyone I've put up is extended. So don't forget Higram, you have Fortune. Rusty, you have Fortune.
Silvio.
All right. So my fortune from John is gone now, right?
No, I swift action.
He did a swift action to
Okay.
keep it. Yeah.
And I get to choose when to use that, right? It's not on the first roll, or is it on my first roll? Because
the target can call upon once per round. So yeah, you choose whenever you.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so first off, I have.
He has to decide to use it
style.
before the roll, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using it on my attack, but so I was tripped, so I'm monkey styling to as a.
I see what you're saying.
Action, acrobatics, DC 20.
Yep.
Stand up. And then.
Give me your acrobatics check.
Yeah, and then I roll the acrobatics here.
And
plus
you add your
16.
wisdom. Yeah,
Oh,
you.
yeah, it's already
up.
in there.
That's sick.
All right, and then I will full attack. So.
All right.
Make sure my my flurry's on. So this is my first one. So this is what will be fortune.
Yep.
So does that 18?
That 18 does not hit.
Okay. Attack number 2.
21. The 21 will hit. And you will see it like punctures a little further, but not quite far enough.
Can I spellcraft this effect that's on him?
You can.
I saw it do 0, is what you're saying?
You saw like it looked like it penetrated somewhat, but Astrum, you can identify it did not penetrate at all. The effect on him is, let me bring them both up. There is protection from arrows as part of it. Make sure I'm not remembering this wrong. No, that would still penetrate. I don't know why. I keep forgetting that protection from arrows is not the same as the, what is it, the resistances spells that just create a buffer of damage against something.
Yeah, I thought it gave DR.
It gives DR 10. So, but you also do notice that he has stone skin on him.
Stone skin?
Yes. But he will take some damage
this
from
is
that.
not noticing from my arrow?
No, this is what Astrum is noticing.
Okay, so
but
then
he
I
does
have another
take damage
attack
from it.
that-
Yeah.
Okay, so I have another attack, so that would obviously continue going against him, seeing as I don't know.
Yep.
Alright.
No, miss.
It missed. With the 4, so.
Yeah, Luna, you'll know the same thing.
It was AFK. What do I know? Sorry.
You know that he has. Well, you know that he has stone skin on him.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so this guy is gonna go for bringing down Silvio again. Versus CMD.
Yeah.
All right. He is gonna take his second attack as a physical attack on you at -5. Nope. And he'll go ahead and take his third attack to... I don't think he's really seen anybody else. The other two of you are down. That skeleton's still down. So I think he'll take his hasted attack to try to attack the downed Silvio.
Alright, don't forget my monkey style has stuff for me being attacked. I don't lose any AC or anything.
Oh, damn. All right. Well, does a 27 still hit versus your AC?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. For 7 points of damage.
What's your... Oh, no. He moved. Never mind.
Rusty.
All right, step 1. Study him.
Yep, move action.
Step 2, attack.
You have Fortune.
I have fortune.
And flanking.
And flanking. You're down, so you don't flank.
I have a weapon. You can't flank
Still
when you're down?
threatens.
I thought when you're prone, you don't threaten.
Is that a
Man,
Is fortune a reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortune is a reroll, but you declare it beforehand. But
Oh,
I'm assuming
Fine.
you would do it every turn. So
yeah.
Let me double check the prone provoking, whether or not you...
I forgot to actually hit the study.
Doesn't technically say. Maybe it's under some... Well, let me double check under flanking. I thought there was something about...
Maybe. Never seen it.
Damn it. Why is there not just a glossary of terms with rules for them? Why do I have to look in 2 different places for the same abilities?
They wanted you to give that 2E experience.
No, you still count. So that is there is flank on that. And with the flank, that will be a hit.
Get
Get him.
Astrum.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, when I take a full round action, do I still have a swift action available to me or no?
Yeah.
All right, I'll use the final and blouse swift action to cackle, and I am going to 5-foot step like this, and I'm going to take my pop it out and start laughing maniacally as I look at this guy here. And I take a full round action to try and hit him with a touch spell.
A touch spell?
Yes. Well, yeah, it's delivered via my pop it, that whole thing.
Does that trip you?
Full round. True, I have to do that defensively. Where is my character sheet? CMD. Yes, that trips me.
Down you go. Give me a concentration check. DC 15.
Wait, does it trip you by a lot?
It trips me. My CMD is 14. So yeah,
Oh, it wouldn't help you.
Concentration check.
Yep. Ooh, you can complete the spell still. So give me the range touch, right?
Yeah, it's a full round though. So do I do it now?
Oh yeah, no, you're right. It will happen starting your next turn.
Yes.
All right, the Blueberry Man is going to... he sees Felix leaking acid, so he's definitely not going to do that. I think the Blueberry Man casts a spell.
Can I spellcraft during this? Well,
You
what do
can.
need?
Well, you won't need to spellcraft, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Palmer.
Oh. Steve's favorite spell. Oh shit, how does that work with my spell? I guess I have to roll in the images?
Yep.
Damn.
And then this guy is going to...
Wait a minute. Maybe not.
This guy's going to blast at the Felix. 15 to touch Felix.
15 to touch Felix. I think that might be his touch AC. Yep.
Oops, wrong button. 16 points of non-lethal damage. And Felix also needs to... I need to know if Felix falls to a... I don't suppose 14 beats his CMD.
CMD or CMB?
CMD.
That does beat his CMD.
Alright, then he is tripped.
My skeletons.
Oh, there should be 2 of those as well. So the second one will fly out at Higram. Or not Higram, I'm sorry, at Rusty.
Mm-hmm.
19 versus Rusty's touch AC.
That beats it.
All right. So take... Oh, God damn it. Stop hitting the wrong button. 11 points of force damage. This is all non-lethal.
Okay.
And does a 22 beat your CMD?
CMD. None of the things affects CMD. Nope, that hits me.
All right, you are tripped. All right, Higram, it is your turn.
we fighting
Alright,
each Regar over here? What's going on?
Is that guy still blind?
No, he is not blind. He did succeed last round.
So this guy's gonna come over here, or LeBron's gonna come right here. Is he getting tripped?
He is gonna get attempted to be tripped. Oh, well, I don't use that. Damn it, for that. Huh.
Nope.
Damn.
And that was his second attack of opportunity?
That was his second attack of opportunity. Yep.
Nice. So he's gonna come over here and start eating this dude.
All right.
He should stay blind. But
Let's
you can only
see if
take
you can
one
hit him.
attack to move. Well, I'm not attacking the guy with the mirror image. I'm attacking the other one.
I know. Let's see if you can hit him.
We'll see.
Not like that, you will.
And then I'm gonna. Ooh. Actually, one. Yeah. I'm gonna move right here. So this guy at least has to defensively whatchamacallit.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw my other star knife at this guy. The guy fighting the party.
Yep. Not force damage. Oh, that hits. That's so bullshit.
Yeah.
Roll them 2d6.
That is not a command at all.
I hate when I do that.
2d6. No rolling. Yeah, almost maxed out. If we get
That poor bastard. Evil Eye, Luna.
Now here's an interaction. I'm just curious. Trying to evil eye something with mirror images, would I I don't have to make an attack roll.
No, you don't have to make an attack roll. You
So I hit the actual person, right? Okay.
Yep.
Yes. So I first off am, in case it has not been conveyed yet to Silvio, that dude has whatever spell up on him. I'm conveying that so he knows. Stone skin. That. I'm gonna evil eye the same guy, and I'm just gonna target his AC this time.
All right. Still succeeds.
Yeah.
Not that it matters. It was 17. I was pretty sure. You can throw it in the chat again if you want, but
Yeah, sure. I don't remember what my.
Pretty sure it was
DC is
17
right
still.
now.
I think it's next level when you get to 18.
I can't. You got rid of the evil eye token, so I can't.
There you go.
click on it. Okay.
I didn't get rid of it. I just dropped it beneath him.
Gotcha.
Oh, 15.
15, so it's even worse. That's kind of.
Well, I mean, he's -2, so it still passes, but
Yeah. Well, whatever. That's fine. Now he's gonna have AC and then cackling to extend everything.
Silvio.
I'll roll my acrobatics
Yep.
for my thing.
Goddamn monk beating my abilities. Yep. Up you go.
All right. Yeah. I'll. So, now that I know that it's stone skin, like, is there some indicator? Like, is it like still strong on him, or is it weakened, or?
I mean, you've done damage to the
That's something
stone
I would
skin.
know?
You've done damage to the stone skin. You start to notice that his skin maybe isn't what it is. There are like cracks starting to form.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue attacking him then.
Yep.
So first one is fortuned.
Now he has minus
look-
AC.
What?
I was just
He lowered
saying
his
now he
AC
has
as well.
Minus AC,
Okay.
so hopefully.
But he has images as well, so.
Yeah.
So 24.
I need to double check one thing real quick. Hold on.
Yep.
Because I think there's something I've been forgetting each round, and I'm going to be very annoyed with myself if this does work this way. No, okay. It does have to hit be at you. Yeah. So that will hit. I guess he gets images. Hold on.
Yep.
That does hit.
Oh!
Yeah, so he takes a little bit of damage from that.
All right. Attack number 2.
Miss.
Attack number 3.
Miss.
Just remember, if those are within 5 of his AC, they auto hit image.
They are not within 5. They're close though, but not within 5. This dude is going to. This dude's gonna try to take down Rusty again.
Yikes.
Rusty, get tripped.
Am I already tripped?
Oh yeah, you might actually be. You maybe should add a penalty on your attack last round.
I wasn't tripped when I attacked.
Okay. But you are definitely tripped now. And then with his second attack, he is going to, I guess, take an attack on you. At -5, 22 to hit versus your AC. -4.
Minus.
Because you're prone.
I'm sorry, there's too much math.
So take your current AC and subtract 4.
21.
Okay, and then this is 22 that he attacks with.
Damn it.
So it will be
I
beat by
spent
1
4 turns powering up, but I still can't.
for 8 points of damage. To be fair, he rolled really well. That was a 17 he rolled.
Fine.
And then his hasted attack on you. Actually, I think it's finally going to occur to him. No, because you haven't. No, you did. You called out a command to one of the skeletons. So he is going to take his third attack on Astrum.
Rude.
His haste attack. I'm sorry, wrong attack. I forget what the bonus is. Let me look at the difference in the bonuses. Because he was taking a regular attack.
I'm sure he's still going to hit with the bonus.
That's a 19. 19 to hit.
Yep.
For... God damn it. For 8 points of damage on Astrum.
What's the check I need to make to maintain the spell? Is it 10 plus damage plus...
10 plus damage taken, plus spell level.
That's a failure. Yikes. Okay. Well.
The last second he remembers, wait, I should stop this spell. Rusty.
So if I stand up unsuccessfully, do I get a chance to attack from prone, or it just ends my turn?
So if you can choose to if you get tripped back down, you can still attack from prone because the move action is stand up.
Well, then I'll just try to stand up.
All right. I think that's down. You go again.
Yeah, that's
all right.
can't beat that.
Well, you can attack from prone.
What disadvantage?
You're at a -4 to attack.
Well, that sounds great. Oh, with fortune, right?
Oh.
I'm still fortuned.
You are still fortuned.
Do I need to roll again, or does that actually?
No, that is going to, even with the -4, that's going to connect. So
Always roll twice because you could crit. So
I
roll damage.
realized that as I figured it
Yeah.
out.
nice. It's poor sap. Astrum.
I guess my spell is lost, so then I will defensively try to cast blindness deafness on this fucking door.
All right. Oh
That's a failure.
no, you can't. You just can't quite do it with him like flailing his sword around you.
Move action, I will tackle from the
Okay.
floor.
All right. This dude is going to step back
Do stuff.
and think to.
I'll step up. You better not.
Oh, you got step up? Well, then do it.
I don't.
Oh, okay. He will step back and cast a spell and throw his sword at you. God damn it! I clicked the evil
Still
eye.
one.
That's not what the
Still
roll
one.
was.
No, the roll was a 1.
Yeah, Luna, you will notice he is casting a modified Shocking Grasp.
Oh shit.
Technically, I guess you wouldn't because it would need to be 16. I can't do math. Does that hit Higram and his busted ass AC? No, kidding.
Yeah? Wait, what?
Once upon a time. Damage. God damn it. Click the right character. 13 and
The fake.
33.
holy shit!
Yep.
That's why I was going after him? Yeah, that's why I was going after.
Yeah.
It's DR5. I think it's DR5. Yeah, DR5.
This costs him
So I'll take
that.
8. 41 damage with DR. I'm at 22.
All right, his faithful assistant will step back and try to deal with this mutt. This like wolf that's transforming into a tiger. It is a tiger, right?
Yep.
Okay. And we'll take its attack on. I don't think that 10 hits touch.
Nope.
This dude has been worthless. Almost worthless. All right, Higram.
Oh, I can't afford to try to, like, I have to cast spells. I'm gonna hit both of them with,
Another
hopefully
burst
don't
of
kill me.
radiance.
He does a minus to his saves.
Roll the 5d4. You know that automatically damages him.
Nice.
Oh! That will take him down.
Yeah, one good turn, motherfucker.
And the other guy will attempt to save and probably fail. Oh no, he succeeds.
Oh, he succeeds.
He is not blind.
Still dazzled for 1d4 rounds.
Yep. The Dazzler.
Yeah, get him. 3 rounds of dazzle.
Luna.
Oh wait, Pavan just.
Oh yeah, Pavan goes. That's right.
Oh yeah, he's gonna come up. Oh, he's gonna 5-foot step and full attack. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna give him the bite or try to anyway. Bite. Nope. Maybe. Yes.
The second claw will hit.
Nice.
Luna.
Okay, so I just noticed one macro that needs to be changed, so maybe I'll just roll the spell instead. I'm gonna send out a heal to Higram through the scar,
That is amazing.
and it works as Cure Mod now.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna roll my Cure Mod spell for the moment until we get the
That's fine.
macro updated.
19.
19? Nice.
Yep.
That's 41 there.
And move action, just cackling to extend everything. Which
Yeah,
I guess
I'm like
now, since the one dude is dead, it's just the 2 fortunes.
I'm gonna
Yep.
hold up my hand like in thanks.
Okay. Silvio.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I wasn't tripped, so I don't need acrobatics.
Nope.
So I'll just full attack the assistant.
All right.
attack-
You will get AO'd from that then. Because you are shooting a ranged weapon in melee unless you have that feat.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Steve, I didn't move on my turn. Can I move? I forgot to.
Yes, you can take a 5-foot step or make a movement. That is fine.
I want to move like right behind this dude, so if he 5-foot steps, he's still right next to him.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Well, isn't your movement only 20 feet?
It's 20. I can move at a diagonal like.
He'll get an AO on you.
If I move from here to here.
Yes. You were standing here.
Right.
So you would have to go here. There, so here, I'll do this. 5, 10. Well, if you go that way, you're 100,000% taking an AO.
I thought this dude was dead.
Oh, you're right. He is. I'm sorry. He is unconscious.
The reason I was moving is he's dead. What?
Took a minute for my brain to catch up. It's okay.
Okay, I was really confused. Okay, yeah. I want to move there.
Okay, cool. Go for it then.
Alright.
Sorry.
Attack number 1. This one's the fortuned. That 20 hit.
That 20 does on which guy?
The assistant.
The assistant. That will not hit the assistant.
All right. Attack number 2. Attack number 3.
That will not hit the assistant.
Yeah,
Defender is going to... The Defender's just going to lay it on this wizard at this point. Who doesn't seem to be commanding his undead properly.
Yeah, I forgot to use the last one.
Attack number 1.
Yep.
All right, for 11 damage.
Oh.
The -5 attack. That'll miss. And hasted attack.
Yep.
12 points of damage.
Oh.
Rusty.
I'll try to stand up again.
All right. He will... Oh!
Fruitlessly, we'll try to stand up.
That's why I got away from him. Oh, I don't want to play.
Oh, I
this game
can't get
anymore.
away from him.
But you can still make your grounded attack.
Yeah, I'll do
Your
it.
Ground and not pound. Or
Ground beef.
grounded and pound.
Yeah, sorry. Woot.
That will... Ooh, that will hit.
Nice.
And that will confirm, even with the... Oh, no, not with the minus. But that will most certainly hit.
Oh man, that would be sweet.
It's because you don't have flank anymore.
But that's still a lot of damage. Astrum.
I'll tell BP to stand up.
Yep. He will take the AO. Like a sucker.
God damn it. It goes back down. Once he's down on the floor, I'll tell him to try to attack.
Yep.
Where's my beefy character sheet?
So far, it's not been mattering that anybody's been on the ground, so... That will not hit, however.
Yeah.
Even with the flank.
And Felix will stand.
Yeah, he took his 2 AOs, so...
I think he's out of his range anyway. So. And then he'll use his standard. He got tricked by the other dude.
From the
Right.
corner, run to me, you idiot, if you can.
Well, with what Astrum really needs you to do is heal his undead.
Yeah. I can heal them, but I'd hurt everyone else. He's gonna lob an acid 11 to.
11 to hit is. Wait, hold on. Nope, that is not enough.
Flanking? That doesn't matter.
It's not
I don't
flanked.
think you get it.
Because it's range.
Yeah.
And then Astrum will stand with his move action,
Yep.
and then he will. I'm going to move like this if I.
Yep.
So I will not be able to cackle. So Fortune has a 1-turn timer now. I think.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do.
All right. The assistant is going to feel very, very stuck. And it is at this point he will hold up his hands and say, "I surrender." Higram, it's up to you.
A little too late. Nope. Fuck you.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
You had your chance way earlier than now. Gonna give him the bites. Gonna claw.
Yeah, let me double check those will miss. Oh no, flanking. The other claw will, the second claw will hit from flank.
Then I'm gonna chop at him. Oh, with Fortune still, because I got mine from Luna.
Yep.
I was hoping for.
Still enough to hit.
Oh, that's +5
Damn.
for 13 damage.
From what? What is giving you a +5?
Oh wait, is he a dwarf also or not?
He is a dwarf.
So yeah, from
Oh yeah, because you're half. You're like got the little guy thing, right?
No, the martial flexibility for the feat that gives me a favorite enemy,
Okay.
and then from divine favor.
You want an hour?
Holy shit.
Yeah. It's like the biggest ice cream sandwich I've ever seen.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's like a
it's
bowl of
massive.
ice cream and some cookies. That is not a sandwich.
I want that.
You want it in the freezer?
Yeah, that looks delicious.
Or do you want a plate
Probably a plate.
or a spoon?
I may need a spoon because I don't know what I can do with this, but it's about to fill out all over the place.
They also only take.
What?
Well, they only give us
We
one
lost
Zach
can,
died.
despite
Okay.
me paying for all the people there.
Sorry. So yeah, he took his damage. That'll take us to Luna.
Yeah, I'll start with using my healing hex on Astrum. That in my notes. Alright, so Cure Mod.
Oh wait, one more thing. You said he dropped his weapon. Can I kick it away? So I can't pick it back up.
He doesn't have a weapon.
Oh, okay.
That's the other guy that had the weapon.
Thank
I
you.
got the tax.
And then I'm just cackling as my move action.
Okay. This is like too big for an ice cream sandwich. I can't. Not a sandwich. Silvio.
Yeah, I will continue attacking the assistant that I was attacking.
All right.
So my last fortune. This is on the first attack here.
That'll hit. He's still up though.
Attack number 2.
That'll miss.
Attack number 3.
That'll miss. Yeah, this guy is going to. Yeah, this guy's gonna wail on Rusty as best he can. First attack. Oh. Second attack at -5. Rusty is a 19 hit with you having a -4 AC.
It does not.
Third attack with full 24 hit with you at a -4 AC.
Yeah, yes, that one does.
For 9 points. Rusty.
I almost feel like it's better served to attack him first and then to try to stand up. Because it's almost certain.
I mean, if you try to stand up first and his AO misses, then you get your attacks at full
Yep.
attack versus
Yeah, 14?
if you do it. He
That's
does.
true, but it seems unlikely for him to miss.
He can still botch. There's no reason not to check for the botch.
I was gonna say, can't you acrobatics to stand up too? And then you have fortune, so you'd be able to roll twice.
You actually can't. There's not rules for kipping up with acrobatics. You have to take a feat for it.
Either way, I'll,
It's-
I'll,
it's
I'll
kind
try
of
to-
dumb.
Monkey style feat.
I will try to stand up
Yep.
fruitlessly.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. From downtown.
That will hit. And that will take him down.
Man, if I try to sequence that.
Yeah, it's not in 5e either. I don't know where I got that from. I made it up.
Astrum.
I'm gonna yell in the assistant's ear.
I thought that said ear exploding scream. I was like, jeez.
Fortitude for half.
Fortitude for half. Fortitude for probably dead.
I was gonna say, does he save at half?
He's-
I mean, does he survive?
He does
still?
not. He would not survive at half. I still wanted to roll it.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I think he's gonna die either way.
He goes down. Let's
I'm
take us
gonna
out of the
finish.
combat music.
I'm gonna make sure both of these dudes are dead.
I figured as much.
Oh,
I'm gonna make sure this dude's dead. The one
I was gonna
next
say,
to me.
especially this dude, because this motherfucker hit me with all that acid, so he has to
Anyone else need
extra
healing?
die.
Yes.
I'm.
I do, but not die really.
I have a quick action I need to do. So I'm sorry, I don't want to
Okay.
cut you off, but I have something I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna confirm from my memory. We don't need this guy like proof of his death, do we?
We need his head.
We need his
The
head.
main one.
Yeah, we need
The,
him.
the
Is this the guy we
psychic
were-
one, we need his head.
Will his corpse suffice? Can I animate him?
We were told to bring his head, so I don't know.
Proof of his death, whatever. I'll waste the money.
Is this the guy we were after, or did we come here while he was gone?
Before
This-
you do anything to corpses, I'm taking blood.
At this point, you're not sure because this guy does not look like what he was supposed to look like. Like what you saw him before is not the same as what you're seeing him as now.
But
I'm
he
trying
was
to
speaking
remember,
to
like,
us
our
in our
plan.
mind.
He was
right?
speaking to you in your mind.
So
Was
we
our
know
plan
this
to
was being
come here while he was gone, or was our plan to come here while he was here?
while he was here.
Okay,
Yeah, we waited for him to come.
okay, gotcha.
I think
Well,
we just need
what-
proof of his death. I think him walking in as a corpse will suffice. Take his blood if you want. I want to quickly raise him as he had stone skin on him. Maybe he'll do something cool. I don't know.
We
Yeah,
still
I'm
need to check out the other two rooms too.
Yeah, you guys do that.
There could be other people in there.
He took
So
one of
before
my
we start-
corpses.
Before we start looting and raising corpses, wait, my character's dumb. I don't care about any of it. Let's loot them and get the loot. I forgot. I shouldn't be all strategic and tactical. We got him.
All right, so you're gonna raise the stone skin guy.
After Luna takes his blood.
yeah,
whatever
I'm
she
just
wanted.
taking a vial of blood from the main dude and from his assistant because I
Okay.
saw both of them cast spells, but the other dude I am not because I never saw him.
Do they
cast any
have to
spells.
technically be dead for this to work?
Yes, I thought Higrim said. Oh, are you
yeah.
talking to her? Or...
For her spell.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Do you see the problem here? Undead are not dead. They are undead.
Well, okay, so let me read the spell. Let me see if like they had to have died or they have to be dead.
Yeah, I thought it was they have to be dead.
Spellcaster killed. So he just has to have been killed. So it doesn't say anything about being raised.
Select one
afterwards.
spell available to the dead spellcaster.
Oh, you're saying if I raise him now, it's going to interrupt your 24
It's going to
hour
interrupt
sojourn.
that, yes. So she needs to either have the ability right now and use it.
Well,
Do you
I
have-
will say
I
we
don't
have a
it
bigger bag of
prepared.
holding now, which I still haven't been paid for, but we could keep the corpse you want, like the good one, for later.
The issue that that I think Astrum is going to have is that they need to be still in the moment of it happening.
Yeah, to have a chance of something special happening. If I wait, I think it'll just be happening.
Fine,
Well,
do it. I'll just.
Do you want to
only
flip a
get-
coin?
No,
See
it's
who gets the
okay.
bottom?
I'll still get blood off his assistant. It's
I'll remember this kindness.
yeah, you're lucky I'm nice.
I'll repay you in some manner.
All right. So yeah, you can raise this one. And this one will
How much onyx does?
you will need 9 25 gold onyxes, the equivalent of 9 25 gold onyxes. You like start plopping onyxes in there, and you like get to this point where you're like, when is it gonna stop? But finally he will rise up, and you will see like, are you raising him as zombie or skeleton?
I think the better ones are always skeletons, so I try to do skeleton if I can.
Okay. He will rise up, and you will see there is a bit more like thickness to his skeleton, almost a stone-like thickness. Fundamentally, this isn't a huge bonus, but this is a +1 bonus to his natural armor.
Awesome. So I'll just he is now legend, and I'll give him a. So now he has a. Well, okay. So using the standard skeleton AC, or I guess because we said we were doing it a stat array, so legend was the strength one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, you
this
get
may
his
have a different
stats.
stat array.
Yes. He is as follows.
Silvio, you said you need healing. Do you need like cure mod level or
Nope.
Cure light level?
Yep.
Okay. I will toss you a cure light.
Look at my strength it caster that I made, John.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? It's 18 strength. Arius, is that you? I forgot what the skeleton template does to the stats again.
Rusty, you feeling cure mod or cure light level of healing?
Light.
Alright, I'll toss you one.
14. That's good enough.
10 for you.
We
Anyone else need healing?
I don't want to waste up yours. I gave myself a cure mod.
Okay.
That way you can also still do stuff in combat.
Yeah. I mean, most of the stuff I try to do is hexes anyways, so...
When you bring him back as well, he'll come back as proficient with a scimitar.
Ooh.
But only this specific scimitar.
Yeah, so obviously I'd ask the party if I can have him keep the scimitar.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Does
Okay.
Vaughn need healing?
Since nobody
You just
asked about
fucking
it,
knocked over.
Astrum, that is a +2 scimitar.
Damn.
Sweet.
Alright, so let's. Or somebody smarter than me want to look around at some of the stuff. I don't know what any of it is. I'm gonna look at the table and just be confused.
Well, yeah, you had said you wanted to start looting, so
Wow. Oh, this is all.
are we
chemical.
are we not
This is
able
a
to
rough
loot? Or is
thing.
No,
there
you guys can
something-
loot. I'm waiting for things to like pick 100. I was trying to get things done in like a specific block order. I'm also eating an ice cream sandwich. Let's do this. Let's take a short break so I can eat a little bit of ice cream sandwich, and when we get back, we'll figure out loot and all of the other things. We'll see you shortly.
Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance.
I mean, appropriate for a
True.
necromancer type witch.
That is accurate. That is accurate. I'll give you that one.
All right, so you guys are looting the area. Let me get you guys some loot dropped out here. You ready, Luna? The party accountant?
Yeah, I'm working on getting this bag of holding open. Alright, 56. Okay, that's easy. 60 GP in here now. 310, so 315. 1300s, 1306. Are we taking masterwork items?
Yeah, if we have room. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm poor as shit. Any money?
All
And
of
you
this
got only
stuff.
from the bag of holding.
All of this stuff is labeled, since it did come from a couple of like magical people.
Yeah, okay.
Stonefish.
Yep.
Do we have approximation on the weight of a wooden shield, dagger, and chainmail?
Not off the top of my head. They're not going to sell for a whole lot though. You'll get bulk masterwork money for it.
I was just about to.
Well, they told me to take it.
I'm
I'm putting in 15 pounds for it right now. I don't know, something in there. Okay.
When you say it won't sell for much, you were saying it won't sell for that price.
It will not sell for that price. It
If
sells.
it's-
It sells for 30% of value.
Ooh, if that's the case, I will, I guess, ask the party if they don't mind me just throwing it on my skeleton boys.
Yeah, fine.
If it's not going to give us much money. Is everyone cool with that?
Alright.
I'd rather have some more beefy defenders,
Yeah.
and when they die, we can get it back.
So chainmail.
If anything, actually, that helps you carry it.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
All right, so I guess I'll throw the chainmail on my highest AC boy.
You might want to wait because there's also scale mail and breastplate. I don't know what has the highest AC.
Okay, maybe we'll just put it on the list.
That's all the. That is all the items that are things that are relevant here.
Jesus, more money?
Yeah, there were 3 people.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They each have their own
23
cash.
plus 3, so that's 25 platinum. 3. God damn it, I need a calculator out now.
All right. Well, while Luna is doing that money, who is investigating the maps?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the map guy, so I'll check out the maps.
All right. So this map here is a large map of RA4. There are a couple of circles that are drawn on the map. But they're not really drawn in any like specific place. They're not in where a city is or where something else is. On these other things, there are like they look kind of like just lines, zigzags all over stuff, but they remind you of the tunnel map you had that you had gotten from the guy in the Underdark, or in the not the Underdark, but on the fifth floor, the 5th depth. And there's a few different ones that are on this table. And this last one they're like these topographical maps of specific locations. And there are like cave icons on the topographical maps.
Okay. So do I have any issues like getting any of these, or can I? Just
No,
roll
you
them up
can
and toss
take
them in a
you can
backpack?
roll up. So I think the hardest one is going to be this because it's massive. And he doesn't have a case for this, at least not in this room, to roll it up. So you would actually have to manually carry this one, or if you fold it up, you're going to have to be very careful with it because you can tear it.
Well, we'll probably put that one in the bag of holding.
Okay. But yeah, the rest of these you can just kind of roll up together and then put in any sort of bag that you have.
Okay, so I would call it mountain maps.
You
and
have
what-
you have 5 tunnel maps. And there are 4 topographical maps. And then put in parentheses, or I think not in parentheses, but put in the special category underneath them. Like when you expand the details, just put blueberry underneath them. So when I'm going through your sheet, I remember what they are. And then who is taking a look at the books?
Well, so Luna, you had the bag of holding open. Were you putting it in there, or should I open it up and toss it in there for the R4 map?
Hold on, just give me a second. I'll write it in there.
So
Okay.
Rusty, give me a linguistics check as you're looking at these books.
I'm a bookman.
Okay. There is a little bit of oddity to the wording here, but you will recognize parts of the language as you're going through it, but it is not a language that you fully comprehend. But looking through the books, you'll recognize these are books talking about creatures from specific places. But as you're flipping through this, give me a knowledge dungeoneering. You'll notice there are a lot of creatures in here you've never even heard of before. Like you'll see pictures of these things. You won't know quite what the name is, but you'll be like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" But right now, if you want, you can take one of these books, which is the you can call it the Manual of Dungeness Creatures.
1 second. Okay.
And if you can learn the language of this, it will provide you a bonus to your knowledge dungeoneering checks.
I notice him struggling to like read it. Can I take a look if I notice
Yeah.
him? Because I know a lot of languages.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you do not know this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you do not.
I have the sorry, I have some spells that might be helpful here. Tons grants speak and understand. That doesn't allow you to read though.
No,
or
you
did
don't
he say
comprehend.
understand? I have that as well. I just was, but I don't
And
have it
comprehend
prepared
lets
today.
you read. You know.
I have tons prepared today, but I don't have comprehend prepared today.
We'll figure it out eventually. Then. Hopefully. I
Or
look
to
around
figure
for
out.
anything interesting.
Yeah, you've kind of found a lot of the. I mean, everything here is a little bit interesting, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't know if this draws me. Like, what are these colors?
So these are very large vats, and they contain like a very large quantity of a couple of different liquids. These liquids seem to be like at a low boil. They are magical when you look upon them. The machines are, and you can see there's like when you're looking through like the glass of one, you can see that there is a magical tint to the liquid as well. But it is like a blended magic. It does not have, like, it radiates magic, but it doesn't have a specific magic. The container is, give me a knowledge arcana.
Knowledge arcana. Ugh.
I think that's enough to know. Yeah, it's some form of abjuration.
Well,
Is there any-
it's not
I will say, is there any books around that says what these big containers are for?
That is the thing you do not see anywhere. You will, though, however, as Astrum is looking around, find there is a spell book.
Ooh.
Spell book, spell book.
It is, in fact, the book that is on this table here.
Yoink, 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 yoink.
Yeah, I guess we put it with the party fund, decide what we want to do with that, but I caution those not to read it, as some may contain explosive runes as protected magic at first.
And Rusty, can I have you give me a knowledge alchemy on the stuff within the lab, since you're looking around?
Whitney, did you just add that to the party sheet or the? Yeah.
I have craft alchemy.
Or craft alchemy. I'm sorry, craft alchemy. Oh, you are not
wait,
sure.
I was good. Sorry, I used it. I forgot to use the thing.
The inspiration. Go right ahead.
Once I can remember how to actually do it.
Yeah, you get you're getting an idea of what's going on here. So this looks like a very makeshift version of what you would do to like make your extracts. But it's like but you realize that like there's a difference between an alchemist's innate ability to sort of know how to blend these things, and there's a little bit of their own kind of internal magic they add to it to kind of bind their formula together, which is why they only work on them. This is something like, it's at least a bigger level of thing, where it's like if you took Brew Potion and the formula thing and then turned up the levels a bit. But you don't really understand exactly how it works, but you know that like the vats store raw arcane energy, you blend it in with something else, and then you turn it into, you can like create things that are potions that are more powerful than what a potion could normally do.
Are there any like recipes for potions in any of the stuff that we found, or like something that I could use to like?
You notice that none of that seems to be anywhere around here. Although there is, like I said, there are the books that are up here that are in a different language that you cannot understand.
And none of them seem to look like they're like, even that I can't read them. None of them seem to have like what would look to be like recipes. It's
hard to say, because if a language has a numerical system that is not English, that it does not use like English numerals, how would you know? Or Latin numerals, I think is the term I'm looking for. How would you know?
Yeah,
I
like
guess that's true.
Arabic just looks like a bunch of squiggles,
Yep.
unless you know what you're looking at.
Maybe
Are
we should
there
just
any-
sabotage these vats.
The
if we
weird
can't
part
figure
is
it out.
here they don't even look like symbols. It's like a lot of like dots on a page.
Are there any secret doors?
Not with that check.
Or compartments in the desk or anything?
There is a secret compartment in the desk.
Hey guys, there's a secret compartment in this desk.
And I
I'm
need
gonna
you to make
back
a
away
reflex
from it.
save.
I was just I'm back away from it before I explode. God damn
Because in order to find it, you have to feel it.
it.
It's not a bad amount of damage. I'll just roll in here. A little like razor comes out and cuts you across the arm.
Ow. How long has it been?
It's been a few minutes.
more than 6?
Probably.
Well, my spells have dropped off. Yeah. Okay, so my DR doesn't save me.
Okay. Ooh, the 3 from the 3 damage.
Yeah, that's not there from the 3 damage.
But you get the impression that like this is the kind of trap that's here, just so that later on he can be like, "Hey, where'd you get that cut from?"
Mm-hmm. I'll point it out to Rusty, like, "Hey,
Yes, let's
Looks
make
like there's a
haste.
secret
Let's not
happening.
linger too long in here. We just killed some people. Probably shouldn't be in here for too long.
Well, does Rusty want to disarm that trap and try to get into the?
Yeah, I'll try to disarm it.
Okay. Give me a disable device check. Yeah, you can get it unlocked and opened up. And when you, oh, it's a weird feeling. When you open it up, there is a very small vial of some kind of brown liquid. Give me a craft alchemy check.
Oh my god.
I'm using my perception on it.
That won't work because it's not a potion.
it sure is brown liquid."
But yeah, it's just a vial of some kind of brown liquid. There's a lot of it in this vial, but like considering the vial
Can
is
I
almost
take
full.
it?
Yeah, you can take it.
All
You just
right.
don't know what it is.
Is this something I could try to identify later?
Perhaps
When you level
when
up.
you level up.
All right, I'm just gonna write brown liquid.
Yep.
How big is that bag of holding, Luna, that you have?
This
Pretty
is the
big.
level 3 one, so it's pretty big.
Can you,
Was there something you wanted in there?
yeah, Blueberry over here. I don't know if I know his name. I don't think it'll look good if we're walking around with this undead man. Perhaps we'll keep him concealed until we bring him in for the bounty or whatever.
Alright, Bone. Any idea how much he weighs?
I don't know. How much is the bony blueberry weigh?
Shit, I don't
Can
know.
they use magical items?
Like probably
See, why not?
60 pounds. I don't think they can. I think you have to know what you're doing to use a magical item. Like,
I was
Right.
pleased with many garments. I was like, you can just make it a cloak and have it put the hood down.
it can't
True.
visualize clothing though.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, Blueberry, get in
is
the bag.
He is in the bag.
You're so funny, Blueberry.
Kick him in.
You bastard, you broke legend.
Are we gonna check out the other rooms, or are we just gonna cut
I
our?
don't know. Are we
I mean,
looking for anything in the
stuff
other
like that.
rooms? I don't want to get
Yeah,
caught. in here.
there might be more guys.
Were there
Of
any
course we're-
any other? I didn't see any. I wouldn't say that.
We're not worried about getting caught by any authorities in this place?
No,
I doubt
we
a
saw the
third.
sound is like you can't hear outside unless the door's open.
Alright, should we vandalize these vats like you said, Sylvia? Or...
Well, let's make sure there's no instructions in one of the other rooms first.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll sabotage these on the way out if we can't figure out what to do with them.
Okay.
Maybe some cool potions in these things. We don't know.
As you come back out, there is the door ahead of you and the door to the right of you.
Just in case.
Yeah, which one are you searching for traps on?
Oh yeah, thank you. That was a fact. I was gonna walk right in like. While he's doing his trap searching,
I'll also just like walk up and start looking for traps.
I'm gonna use my lower level spells this time.
All right, give me a perception.
Use protection from evil and
It is not trapped. Neither of the doors are trapped.
Oh, if we're not leaving immediately, I'll let Blueberry walk out of the bag for now.
Okay.
I'll put him back in when we're about to leave.
Door ahead or door to the right?
I'll go first in the door on the right, but I'm gonna cast these two spells, so my AC will be up
Okay.
a little higher.
Wait a minute. Can we fit all my skeletons in the bag and then you can let them out so they don't block our way if we have to walk one by one again?
You will have to move one by one through here because again, you do the thing where you walk in. It's a small closet. You close the door behind you, and it will open up into what looks like a foyer that opens into like a large grand room.
All right, so I'll go in the one to the right first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You go in and it opens into a foyer that like opens wider into a grand room. There's a very large
Okay,
room
so
in here.
so we all get in with no issue.
Yeah,
Is
you
what-
can all get in with no issue.
Okay.
Like once he gets in, sees everything, he can like let you guys know it's okay to come in.
Any traps or anything?
Yeah, searching for secret
traps.
doors.
I call Felix to give me my parchment and pen, and I make a note that I'm buying a bag of holding for my undead to release them
Okay.
at one point in time.
No secret doors.
I'm also going to look around for anything.
Any books?
No books.
Just a
Is it
book.
empty? Is that what? Is this room just empty?
It's probably like a waiting room or something. Is that what it seemed like? Like just a room for where?
No,
where
there's
they have
so-
to wait?
Sorry, I didn't do a good job describing this. Can we actually take another short break? I know it's really early, but I got my kid messaging me, so.
Yeah.
All
Let's do it.
right, we'll be right back.
Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance. Do you want to be a champion? I mean that sincerely. Do you actually want to be a champion? I've seen what you can do. You're good. Maybe even good enough. But you're lazy. Most of the time you just sit there judging others for their mistakes. When you know you could do better. Well, now's your chance.
We're back. Oh, and but he just walked away. Either way, you guys enter into this foyer. You see the grand room ahead of you. As you sort of enter into the grand room, there is a hall that goes off to the left and a hall that goes off to the right. But they immediately. So you come into the foyer. There's a hall to the left and to the right branching off the end of the foyer. And then there is this grand room, this very large room with a very large rug in the center of it, a few chairs, and a sort of small low table in the center, like a coffee table style thing, and a large fireplace against the back wall.
Do we go down a hallway, or
and a large painting of a drow against above the fireplace, or not a drow.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, dwarf.
I was gonna say, do I recognize the drow?
No.
Do we go down a hallway, or do we go back and check that last passageway?
Yeah, let's go back and check the other door. See
Okay.
if it's just another one room.
The other door it has coats and stuff in it, and does not have a
Searching for
secret room behind it.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't under the normal circumstance. You can still give me a perception.
Searching my secret door. Yep.
Yep. Ooh, you will discover that this has a small trapdoor down at the bottom of it. And as you kind of get down and you open it up, you'll see it looks like there's a closet on the other side of this. But you have to crouch down and crawl in.
Alright. I'll close it up. Rusty, is this trapped?
Yeah.
Well, it's not trapped, otherwise it would have gone off on you.
It would have got you.
Maybe there's another trap inside of it.
But inside there's another closet.
Which leads
This
to
one
another.
this one seems to be a larger closet though, because there is clothing all over the place hanging hanging from different places, folded in on like surfaces.
Clothing or cloakers?
Clothing, not yes. There are a number of cloakers in here. You peek your head in and they consume it.
I just detect magic, make sure there's no magical items.
There is magic in there.
Oh.
But you
Magic
notice
is
it is like faint, fading magic.
Oh, so something like was once magical.
Most likely there is probably some kind of cantrip energy in here. Like there is probably a cantrip that is perpetually going off in the room. You can give me a spellcraft while you're kind of looking in there.
What is going on in this room?
Yeah, so you'll notice that there is what you're seeing is like there's too much cleanliness in here. There's like not a speck of dust on anything. There is likely a perpetual like prestidigitation that is doing clean on the objects that are within the room.
All right. Yeah. I mean, how big is it? Can we all fit in there?
You have to crawl in, and it's big enough that two of you could fit in it.
Probably
Want me to go?
me and Rusty.
I'm
I'll
already
look
living.
around, and Rusty can search for traps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give me a perception for traps.
Yep.
Will do.
It's a little hard to move around in here, but you're sure there's no traps here.
So anything else good in here then? Should I roll another perception?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Then you'll notice there's really nice clothes in here.
All right.
You see a nice cloak for Blueberry, maybe to cover his face. Any hooded things in there? Grab one.
All right. I'll toss up a hooded cloak. Or
There is
whatever.
nothing with a hood here.
Okay. So does this?
This is
closet
all like
open up to the other
very
side?
expensive clothing. Are you going to open up the closet door?
No. Well, what I'm asking is if this closet also opens up, or if this is just a closet.
This closet opens up. No, there's another like another door that you can open up.
Okay. I'll. So this would have already been searched for trap, right?
Yeah,
With-
you
with
guys
the
search
entire-
the area for
Right.
traps.
Yeah, I'll listen outside it. Do
Okay.
I hear anything?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hang on a sec. Yeah, you can just faintly hear the sound of breathing on the other side of the door. Very faint, but like with your ear up close to like the bottom of the door, you can hear that there is something breathing on the other side. Like not on the immediate other side, but somewhere on the other side.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably just head back up and decide what we want to do.
Okay. You guys can
Oh.
head back up.
I still have my spells going, right? Because I just recast them.
Yeah.
Before we went north. So
Yeah.
I say if we're going, let's go. Because I just cast my spells.
All right.
I'm
let's
just
do it.
I'm out of anything I can use.
Okay. Who's going to be the
Cast
first one to come out of the closet?
Me again, I guess. Wait,
All right.
do I have any
I'll go
Any other
second,
fun
I
stuff I
guess,
can do?
In case healing needs to happen or something or whatever.
Yeah, actually, can you hit me with the healing? Because I'm not full.
Yeah, you want just a cure light or.
Yeah, kill light.
Okay. There you go. 12.
Well, actually, that took me up nice. I was 11 down. Alright, so I've got my buffs. I'm head in.
All right.
And then you guys are going to get... Well, first we're going to get in order.
Yep.
Then I'm going to crawl in, and I'm going to stand up right outside the door. And somebody else is going to crawl in, so they're ready to come in.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be ready to go in third.
Yeah. You can open up the door, and you will see a kind of small room. It looks like a bedroom. There's a bed off to one side, a side table. There's a couple of doors connected to the room. There's like a small bedside table with a lantern on it. and you will see a sleeping person suddenly become startled awake. Who's there?
It's me. They sent me.
Who sent you?
I'm literally just buying time for them to come in. I'm a step away from the door so that someone else can come in. Jacob.
I feel funny. Jacob. Who? Jacob who?
Jacob, right outside. I'm gonna gauge to see if he's been under some kind of control.
Yeah, give me a gauge check. That is a perfect way to do that.
He seems a little... Oh! He's getting murdered, guys! Sorry!
Who? What? Where am I? I'm in my room.
What do you mean, where are you?
Oh. How long have I been asleep?
What race is he?
He is a... Well, do you have dark vision?
I do not.
Alright, it is hard. You cannot see, like, his body shape. You can see it's a very, like, hazy view, because you've only got a little bit of light coming in from beneath the closet.
Now
I'm gonna
I
help.
would be in there.
Yeah.
And I think I have this. No, I don't.
I'm
have
gonna-
light prepared. Never mind.
I do. I'm gonna tell him not to panic. I'm gonna help him out, and I'm gonna cast light.
Ah! You turn on the light and... Ah! The sleeping dwarf with dark vision suddenly is blinded by the immediate light that fills his eyes.
Killed the
Oh.
vampire.
But he will like eventually get his eyes to adjust. He is a dwarven man. He looks rather old. His beard has kind of grayed in color. And he has like a bit of a hunch to him. He looks... give me a gauge check, actually. Give me another gauge.
Well, we're in the room now,
Yeah.
right? Also, so I can
Yep.
gauge also.
Ooh. Yeah, I know more than everybody.
Yeah. So Higrim, you're very certain that this is an older version of the guy in the painting in the main room.
So this is probably his house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they probably took over the house. And
Yeah. And he's been
the actual
probably...
owner.
Oh, didn't we have
dominated and
the
asleep.
didn't we have the lore that they didn't like the dwarves or something? So maybe they took them as hostage or something? Or they were working with the dwarves, I can't remember. One or the other. Does anyone remember?
No.
I'm waiting for the smarter people to come and figure this out.
Where?
I think Rusty was the one who brought us on this quest, though. He should remember.
Well, our note taker went to go take care of her children, so.
So does this guy have some sort of magical disguise or anything? I'll look at the spellcasters.
Why don't we just ask him as I detect magic? What's up, sir?
He is like not wearing any. No, actually, he is wearing a piece of magical gear. There is a headband around his head. Give me a knowledge arcana.
Take your band of wisdom, sir. Knowledge arcana. Yeah.
It has enchantment on it.
That could be anything, right?
Could be a lot of things, yeah.
I speak Dwarven. I say, calm yourself, old fool. Gather your senses. Is this your place? Were you working with these mind takers?
Huh? Mind what?
Man talk, the mind taker.
Did you?
I don't say that. I say mind taker. Mind controllers.
Did you say out loud that the headband had enchantment on it?
No, I'm speaking Dwarven to him. But...
No, when you detect magic, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I can say the headband in common. Also, was he speaking common?
He spoke to you back in Dwarven.
When we first came in, was he speaking common to Higgins?
Yes, he spoke common first.
Okay, I will. What is Higram again? Halfling?
Halfling.
Oh, I don't know halfling. I'll just say in common. I'll just say his headband reeks of magic.
What type?
Enchantment. Dwarven will say. Gather your senses.
Huh?
Dwarven. Are
What?
you alright? You seem to be not yourself, my dwarven friend.
I'm very tired. Perhaps if I just lie down for a minute. And he
Oh no.
Yeah.
he goes to
Oh.
sit back on the bed.
I'm gonna hold up a hand to new John, because you didn't put your name down.
Send.
So I'm gonna hold up a hand to you, because I'm thinking the headband's just gonna put him back to sleep if we just don't do anything.
Can I spellcraft the headband or no?
I think you have to like kind of have a hold of it. I guess not. You can just yeah, you can give me a spellcraft.
I don't want to go touching it if I'm not sure what it does.
Yeah, you're not sure with the 17.
Oh, I'll if there's room in here, I'll tell Blueberry to grab the headband off him.
Nice.
He'll be laying there, and Blueberry will kind of come up and be like, "What are you doing?" as it tries to pull it away, but it will not come off of his head.
Is it cursed?
I'll cast Dispel Magic on it. I'll target my Dispel on it to try and deactivate the magic item temporarily.
Yeah.
So I believe that's a caster level check. Ooh.
It does not work.
Well, I can try it a few more times if anyone wants me to do it or not.
Just let me sit down for a minute. I'll be alright. I'm getting old in age.
Another 6-second round, I assume. I'll try again. 15?
No effect.
No effect. Another 6
I'm
seconds.
gonna cast protection from evil on him and see if he can break out of it.
Alright, one
With
sec.
another save.
I need to check something here.
Wait, how big is this area? I want to be able to be in this room still.
Yeah, everybody's in the room.
I'm just standing around.
No, I'm talking about the protection from evil.
Well, this
is,
is
that pushing me back into the wall?
It's not.
Okay, yeah, good.
That's the last dispel, so if that doesn't work, I'm not going to keep doing it. I want to drain all my points doing it.
Yeah, it will not work.
Ooh. Powerful item.
Does the protection from evil let him fight it off?
No, it does not.
No.
Does he try and take it off?
No, he does not.
Take off the headband. I'm telling him.
What? He'll like reach up, and it looks like he's like feeling around it, but he like also moves his hands like it's not there. What headband?
Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. We'll get back to work.
Very well.
Blueberry,
I mean, we
did
could
you
take
do
it.
this
We could probably take it off his corpse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, let this dude go to sleep and let's just put him out of his
Well, you do lose the chance to. Oh, I do have Speak with Dead though. If you want to bring his corpse and ask him stuff there. It's up to you guys.
Hey, if nobody has a better idea, that's one way to definitely get it off.
I mean, we could do similar as with the vats, like come back after checking out the rest of the place.
All right.
I thought this was the rest of the place.
No, we left the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. At this point, you guys can explore the rest of the place.
So is there a way for Rusty to jam the closet so if that dude does wake up, he can't get out?
Give me a disable device, Rusty.
Sure.
Yeah, it is jammed.
Perfect.
You guys can explore the rest of the place. I want to know what you're going to tell the help as you discover them. Like, you come into a kitchen, and there are some cooks in there. What do you do about the cooks? They, like, immediately, like, throw up hands, and they're like, they like, say out in Dwarven, like, don't kill us, please.
Well...
Get back to work. Like, why'd you stop?
We don't know you.
Well, I guess that.
In Dwarven, I'll ask you, are you being held here against your will with these mind flayer people controlling you?
The Lord of the Manor requires us to cook for him and his companions that live here.
Oh.
His assistant, who goes by the brain name, I believe he refers to himself as Blueberry, has us says that our lordship has asked us to continue cooking. The cleaners have been taking care of some of the upkeep of the house.
The old dwarf is your master,
Yes, he is lord of this house.
and your Blueberry had told you that the old dwarf had. What's his name? Your
He is Lord Boulderfall.
Boulderfall. He said he was working with Boulderfall,
Yes.
but you haven't seen your liege in some time.
He comes out every once in a while, but he's gotten very old and very tired in his age.
You see. Do you speak common?
Not well.
Oh. No?
We were brought here not long ago, and we don't really get into the schools the same way. We are servants by lineage.
I see. I'll switch back to common and translate what they say for anyone who doesn't speak Dwarven.
Okay.
And I'll say, well, what are we doing with these servants here?
With the translation, I'm not able to gauge if they're telling the truth, right? I
It's hard because you don't know which words meant which thing when they were saying it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
What they've seen on faces.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, the moment they didn't go back to cooking without saying anything, I'm in the murder category. But I'm doing whatever the party wants.
Well, they're not going to go back to cooking when a bunch of armed invaders are here.
Oh, that makes complete sense. I'm just saying, from Higram's point of, this is Higram, right? Yeah. From his point of view, he's like, they know who we are. They could tell on us. All types of horrible things happen if they say who we are. So,
all right, I'm gauging Higram. I look at him and nod. I'm shooting some arrows.
Are you? You want to kill the cooks?
This was Rusty's. This was Rusty's thing. So I'm like waiting for a sign from Rusty, pretty much, because he's the one who led us into this. So I'm just waiting. Like as soon as he says go, I'm going.
I don't even know. I forgot. I've lost track of what's going on.
The
Rusty's not known for his decision making.
Rusty looks bewildered.
The Master and Blueberry, are they still? Are they here? What's going on? Why are you here?
Yes, I brought Blueberry right here. And I'll take Blueberry. Walk in. Blueberry, come say hello.
They'll look at him and see like the familiar clothing that he's wearing, and you'll see like their faces like turn pale.
Yeah.
Don't drow usually hate dwarves too?
It's not an uncommon thing.
Yeah, I think we're murdering
I'm
them
gonna command
all.
my undead to start attacking them.
Yeah, I was like, the moment you dropped him out,
Kill
that
them.
made me crazy.
Yeah, you can easily kill these two cooks.
Yeah. So before we go further,
Luna walks in horrified. What are you guys doing?
Every once in a while, I forget the party is evil, and then you do something like this.
I'm like, are we gonna hunt these the cleaners down, or are we just gonna go back? Because if we go,
how else are we gonna take over this new hideout?
Actually, it'll be very easy because about 12 seconds after you kill the cooks, there is a butler who comes over, and like kind of looks in shock. I'm just please don't kill me.
Jeeves, you're just in time. Felix, give him an acid drink.
And like Felix will hurl a ball of acid, and this guy will like scream as he burns into like a puddle.
Fucking dwarves.
Higram like shrugs.
None of your dwarves, right?
No, nobody is a
That
dwarf.
would be hilarious, actually.
Mountain dwellers. Shouldn't be in the city anyway.
Luna is probably mortified. I forgot she's not actually evil.
Yeah, to catch you up, by the way, Luna, they came into a kitchen where there were some dwarves that didn't speak common. Astrum talked to them for a little bit and then commanded his skeletons to kill them. Then, when they died, a butler came up a little while afterwards, or a few seconds later, and then he had Felix acid splash him to death.
What happened to the old guy upstairs? Did we kill him too?
No,
Not yet.
of course not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Jesus.
We can't let witnesses go running about, unfortunately. Hey, wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, happens all the time.
All right. Otherwise, this is a very like well kept not a large mansion, but like a small, very high value piece of estate.
They have some coppers on them.
They do not have anything. They are servants. They are servants for life.
Actually, what I was thinking, I was like,
Oh,
man,
so we
don't
freed
need for this
them.
meat to go to waste. Starts putting them in the pots. I'm joking.
Oh my god. Let's go feed the old man his stew.
Feed him his servant. I will let Pavan munch a little bit. You know,
Okay.
why not? Let him
Yeah.
fill up.
What were they cooking? Anything good?
They were cooking. They were cooking some kind of very, very nice, fragrant stew.
Oh, nice.
All right, I'll probably turn
I'll
off
use
the
purified
fire.
food
Oh,
and
yeah,
drink
you can
on
turn
it.
off the burner. What?
I'll use purified food and drink on it first, and then I'll eat it.
Yeah. This tastes like it probably would have been delicious if it was allowed to get finished.
Aw, it's still uncooked. Anybody know how to cook?
Yeah, it's got like bits of like potatoes and meat, and like the meat tastes fine. The meat's like, but the potatoes still haven't gotten that kind of like softness to them. So it's very starchy and crunch, and not crunchy. Crunchy's not the right word, but.
Fortunately, we've killed the cooks. No
All right,
cooks.
did they hide any good wine in here or anything? I'll
There's
perception
lots
for
of
mine.
there's lots of like good wine, but all of it has been opened and has been drank. There's not something that is unopened here.
And savages.
I'm searching for secret doors or compartments or whatever.
Sure.
There might be some delicious item hidden away.
Eventually, you can search. You can basically search the entire building. Eventually, you will find the coffers of this person. He has some cash stored away. Let's see. This is this.
So what are we doing with the old lord?
Oh, well, we'll kill him also.
Honestly, he might be worth keeping alive.
Luna, you're finally come to
Well,
your senses. Do you remember, were these mine people against the dwarves, or are they working with them?
I think with them-ish. I believe that, so they're either working with the dwarves or they are taking on, like, personas as, like, dwarves. Holy shit. Because they were accusing this other guy, honoring the one that we're working for, they were accusing him of basically trying to run all of the dwarven people out, right? Like, anytime someone talked about a dwarf, like, they were annoyed with or something, he was, like, strategically getting rid of them somehow. So, yeah, if anything, they're working with or just, like, pretending to be dwarves.
I mean, from what all we've seen, I mean, I'm pretty sure they've just taken control of the dwarves and
Yes.
are acting like they're working with them. I mean, that seems
It
pretty
could be.
obvious
Well,
based
seems like
off of what we've seen here.
We've done a great deed here. We've set these imprisoned people free of their internal
They're-
slavery.
Well, we also want to go kill that old dwarf, otherwise he'll just starve to
we need
death,
to
which is
freedom.
yes, of course. He needs to be freed as well. It's not right
Yeah.
to be forever asleep and what a life. We'll set him free as well.
And since we couldn't figure out how to work those potion things, we should probably sabotage those also.
Yeah, when we were searching the house, did we ever find any books that reference those at all, or no?
No.
Yeah.
If we can keep them, maybe I will speak with Blueberry here tomorrow and see if there's anything to say about it. Wait,
Okay.
we'll speak with Undead Work with one.
I ruled that it will.
Okay. Maybe Blueberry will tell us what they were. I don't know if we want to ever come back here though.
Well, Rusty, do you have some way to sabotage them where you can like unsabotage it if we decide we want to use them? Like something
I-
like that. I don't know.
Don't know.
No, you can't. So if you're going to like sabotage the containers, you're gonna lose anything that's in them. So
Yeah.
you could potentially try to fix whatever it is that you broke about the containers, but that's not gonna get you whatever's stored inside back.
Okay. But yeah. So we do want to kill that old dwarf. We probably want to take that headband for research, but we don't want to touch it.
So you do want to kill the sleeping dwarf.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want that headband in case we need to know like exactly what these guys are doing to them.
Sure.
That name, before we kill him, that name Boulderfell has been mentioned before. Didn't it have something to do with the ring? That Rusty
Yeah,
found or
that
something
was it was the Boulderfeld / there was another name they were going by a little bit too, was basically who owned the like signet ring that Rusty was originally looking into, which is why he got hooked up with this guy in the first place, because this was someone who might be interested in it or have access to getting to him to info on people who would be interested in it. And that led us to him being like, yo, I'll hook you up with the right people, but first go kill this dude for me, which was Honorine, and then we end up flipping the script and now working for Honorine, killing these people instead.
Gotcha.
We want to bring the old fool back to see.
Yeah.
Before we kill him, maybe.
Yep. Let's bring him to the the other wizard, the super
You
weak
want-
one.
To take him to Honorine,
Yeah, I don't know.
how do you propose we get him to Honorine without making a scene? And why do we think
It's a small
Honorine would
dwarf.
even care? Honorine just wants the heads of these mind speakers. That we know of, he has no care about specifically the Boulderfall family. He just is after these mind people. Who have
Well,
been, like,
fuck, Luna. First you saved his life, now I feel like we want to kill him again. What do you
Yeah,
want?
yeah. You
I
go
mean,
ahead.
I'm
What do you
I'm
want us
just
to do,
asking
Luna? Are
if-
we bringing him there, or are we killing him and taking this headband?
I just feel like taking him someplace seems like a good reason, like way for us to get fucking caught. I don't know. I just
I
don't want to
agree.
get
Let's
caught.
murder
Oh,
him.
Well, we're not walking in and out of this house a bunch of times. There's people watching the alleys.
Yeah, and these people watching the alleys, how do you expect we get this old dwarf out of here without the people watching the alleys seeing this old dwarf leaving and then being like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm sure we can figure something out.
I think we should empty out a couple of flasks, save some of the blue liquid, some of the green liquid, destroy both of these machines, kill this dude, and get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Hey, yeah, I'm sold.
Yeah.
So you'll actually be informed that the liquid won't stay contained when outside of the container. You have to use the liquid right away, or it becomes inert.
Oh,
That
think
scroll case, does it have anything inside of it?
I guess you'll figure. I'm sorry, you'll figure that out by using it actually, because you guys didn't succeed the checks, but you'll like get some of the liquid out, and its color will slowly fade from it while it's in the jar. I'm sorry, what scroll case?
Just in the loop.
In the
when
loop.
it gets down to the miscellaneous shit, it's in the second to
Oh
last.
no,
one
it's just a
you
scroll
did.
case.
Okay, I was just checking to
Yep.
make sure.
I'm just letting you know. It's just a scroll case.
Maybe we should make the old dwarf drink them and see what they do. And then kill them.
that's not a bad idea. Experiment, you know?
I'm all for it if you guys want to do that, or you guys can drink it yourselves. Give them some of that brown
pouring
liquid.
some on my hand and then trying to cast a spell and seeing what happens, but I want to keep my hands. I need them. You can't just go burning your hands off. It's a terrible plan.
Yes, I think we wake the dwarf back up again and try to get him
Huh?
out of this stuff.
What? Yes.
Listen, I'm going to be frank. I'm speaking dwarven to him. These people here want to kill you.
Yes, Frank.
Why should we not kill you? What's so good about you?
Why would you kill me?
'Cause
Why are you telling him that we want to kill him?
What is he going to do? Run away?
Why would you
I
want to
wanna kill
kill
him.
me?
I don't really want to. I just want. What kind of life do you have here? You've been enchanted or something. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not enchanted with anything. I've just gotten tired in my age, and
Well, there's a magical headband on you that you
Enjoy
seem not to be able to move.
I have no. Look, and he like rubs his head. See, No a
There's one
headband.
there. Yeah, there is one there.
You're so sleepy. Do you just want to go back to sleep forever?
I'm starting to feel hungry.
Oh.
I smell
Let's go get some
stew.
food. Yeah, let's go
Oh,
get
it's
some food.
uncooked.
What?
Yeah, with your,
What's
yeah,
wrong
they're
with
not
the
very good.
with the chefs?
No, he's coming. He's coming.
They're very good
I'm
chefs.
motioning like, let's get him to drink that stuff. Come on, he's gonna come.
Oh yes, we'll bring you the stew. We'll bring you the stew.
Ah, it's been a long time since I've eaten in here, but I suppose that would be nice. I can sleep a little more.
Oh no, we're gonna
Wait,
have to
is
bring
there a
you
way to
stew.
get him out of here?
Yeah, let's just carry him. Let's bring him out.
Well, didn't we have to crawl to get him?
I mean, he'll walk. If you
Yeah.
tell him you want to take him somewhere, he'll go with you.
Let's go, old man. It's time to feed you.
Okay.
He's
What
so
is this
compliant.
magical headband everyone keeps talking
Oh,
about?
Luna, you are off in your own thoughts. There's some magical headband on him that we can't remove, and we don't want to touch it with our bare hands. But
Yeah,
Can you
a
not
cursed headband
keep
that's
it?
probably controlling him or
Some
making
type
him
of
super
enchantment
sleepy.
magic.
or-
Actually, when you came in here, so technically with timing, when you came in here, Astrum, you had detect magic on.
yes.
So you realize now, after a little while, the headband isn't there if you don't have the ability to detect magic.
Oh. Hmm.
I think I did a description bad because I was saying that Astrum sees a headband, not
Okay.
everyone sees a headband.
Oh, if that's the case. Then it seems like there's a mad headband effect. It's a spell or something.
Yeah, I'll detect magic to see it.
Yeah, you can see it. Give me a knowledge arcana to identify the school. It is enchantment.
Interesting.
And then you can give me a spellcraft. Yeah, there is some sort of... wait, let me make sure this is enough. 'Cause part of me thinks that may not be. Identify the properties of a magic item. 15 plus spell level, plus items caster level.
Ooh. Jesus, spell level and items caster level?
No, just the items caster level.
Okay. So if it's higher than 8.
Yeah, of what you
I
can
failed.
see, this is a lullaby effect.
Cute.
So would you get the idea? Like they're putting it on and it like does like the basically effects of the lullabies?
Yeah, it is basically keeping him tired. So when you can wake him up, but he will gradually become increasingly more groggy as he's awake.
Gotcha.
And if you're not actively engage him, he will fall back asleep.
Interesting.
So like making him walk or getting him to do any single action will keep him awake. But you kind of have to keep engaging him to keep him going, otherwise he starts falling asleep.
And do I have any idea why this headband only shows up when you detect magic?
So you'll notice as well that looking at this, trying to check how this works because I thought oh no, you can see the School of Magic involved in each. So you would also hang on. This is kind of weird. Make sure. No, because I think what was it? Just want to make sure I'm recalling this all correctly. Yeah, so Astrum got a poor spellcraft. That's why. So you'll notice with the 23 as well that there is also invisibility on the headband. So the headband itself is specifically rendered a little more than invisible. To him, the headband isn't there. But that's not enough to see the one extra thing that I think you can theorize is there based on the fact that he can't touch it or pull it off, or you guys, like when Astrum was trying, he couldn't remove it as well.
Yeah, so I'll just let everyone know what I see, that it seems it's some like permanent lullaby and it's invisible and there's some other effect that I can't quite place my finger on, but whatever that effect is what's keeping it from being removed.
This is an amazing item. So over here to your stew.
Yes,
In this
thank
room
you.
with these crates.
What room is this? Somebody
kitchen,
done something to the
renovated.
kitchen.
Yes, newly renovated.
Oh, that blueberry person keeps investing in new changes. I suppose this is for something good.
He's undergone some good changes himself recently.
Oh, that's good. He could use some change.
Yes, I agree.
Is there any bowl-like shaped thing in here?
Yes,
that I
yes,
could-
there is.
I'm gonna collect some of the blue and give it to him.
All right, you collect some of the blue. You can hand it to him, and he will take a drink. And immediately he will pass out.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
Did we kill it?
Yeah.
I'll poke him.
He snores the loudest you've ever heard someone snore in your entire life.
Sleeping potion or something?
Or did it amplify the lullaby effect to the point that he couldn't resist it? Any way to wake him up? I poke him. I kick him a bit.
You kick him a couple of times and he does not wake up. He in fact snores louder when you kick him.
Interesting. Someone who's brave and who wants to try some of that blue.
Shit.
Shit.
Hey, you like experiments with undead?
So I want to experiment on myself? No, I don't.
No, on the undead. See what happens.
Oh.
Pour some in there.
All right, Beefy, have a drink.
It just falls to the ground beneath him.
Well, he's not dead. Weird.
I whisper to Luna.
He wakes up.
Aren't you good with your charm? What are you convinced that Pathfinder dude to? Rusty, I think his name is. Why don't you? He seems adventurous. Just give him a little push.
I make it a point not to charm my party members and makes trusting me a little difficult.
He wouldn't know. Look at him. He can't even. He electrocuted himself many times in traps. I don't think he's antistic.
I'm gonna stroll on over to the green one.
Yep.
I'm about to pour some in his sleeping mouth.
All right. Yeah, you come back.
Choke on it.
You pour some in
They were
his
taking
sleeping.
too long.
You pour some in his sleeping mouth, and he disappears.
Oh, he's still
We
there.
like poke
You
the
feel
areas
him. He's still there.
Oh shit!
His
It makes
So
ability
is this
is
like-
This is how they made the headband. Somehow.
a combination of both? We're
Now,
figuring
how
it
they-
out.
How they put all this together, I don't know.
Can we combine them?
Is the brown stuff maybe the thing that makes it not removable?
Maybe. I think we should give that a try.
But what would we even try it on? They put it into an item. What would you even?
That's I was literally just looking at my items like, what do I have I can experiment on?
Well,
I'm a
so we
small-
can drip a little bit onto where the headband would be, or we could feed him a little bit and see if either of those two things would.
I have a small sack. I'm gonna collect some
Yeah,
of the
you
green
do.
in the bowl. And I'm a you motherfucker.
I glitter
Collect some
dust
of the green.
our dwarf so we can see him.
Okay. Yeah, you can see the outline of him sparkling there.
I'm gonna collect some of the green in the bowl and I'm gonna dip the sack in it and see if it disappears.
It does not.
I'm still not gonna touch it for a while.
I think we should keep these here then, if they're that powerful to create these things.
You'll notice after a little bit, though, the green will turn to clear.
You probably have to prime it with a spell of some sort. You probably have to. Oh, my character's not nearly smart enough. Never mind.
I think that's a good conclusion to jump to, though, because you have a reasonable wisdom, right?
I have a reasonable charisma.
I thought your wisdom was also like a 12 or a 13.
It's okay, I think. 10.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a reasonable conclusion to jump to, I think, based on interaction.
I'm thinking that they probably cast something like permanency, then they activate the effects, which hold the effect on the item somehow.
If we're not worried about being seen
No, that'll
coming
work
in
for the
here,
first one. I don't know.
maybe me and Rusty can spend some time in here with his alchemical knowledge and my supreme intellect, we can figure out how to use these things.
I'm gonna stare at Pavan for a minute.
Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna think better of it. I'm evil, so it had to cross my mind because I'm evil. So I'm not gonna do it.
We worried about ever returning here? We could make use of this as a laboratory and do research in here.
That's pretty
well,
sweet.
We just murdered this dude and his
We
all
know
his
there
entire
are ones
workforce.
that watch. We don't know if any of the people here are the watchers or not, but
Those watchers have to check in at some point. They're 100% coming eventually.
And we'll kill them too.
We could. I mean,
Maybe we keep the old dwarf alive in his lumber. And when, I mean, there must have been a reason they didn't kill him. Maybe they need him to walk around once in a while so that if anyone comes looking, he's still the proper owner of it. We don't need to worry about ownership stuff. I don't know. Maybe we just take Blueberry's place.
I mean, we've got a back door. So worst comes to worst, we can escape out of that.
Did we disable the traps on there? I don't
We
think so.
we just have to disable the traps.
I don't know. This all seems a bit too risky. I think we'd be to
My
abandon
thing,
this
I don't
place.
think the risk is worth the reward. I'm never gonna figure this out. This isn't stuff.
Yeah,
This isn't
this is.
my wheelhouse
Yeah,
at
same.
all.
I don't think this is going to
Oh.
enhance my undead any foreseeable way.
While it's incredibly interesting, I'd say we destroy it so it can't be used against us.
Yeah.
The problem is it's highly
Well,
magical. I don't know how
Does
destroying
anybody
this
have a
will
way of
react.
getting in
Well,
in
we
touch
just
with,
expose it to the air, right? That's all we do.
Well, no, what if we give we still have to work we have to figure out how this cult infiltrated the Lars temple. If we let what's his name? The guy we check in with
Dragaton?
at the temple. If we let Dragaton know about this, he might have the resources to actually use it. But do we want to be tied to this? I don't know.
we want to bring that into all of this. I think those things should be left separate.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, this could be useful to the Lars temple.
Yes, but Lars is very lawful, correct?
Yeah.
Oh.
And was our act here very lawful?
Yeah.
So far we haven't
Yeah.
done it.
What of
We
it?
haven't killed the
So-
we haven't killed the owner yet.
So this is there is a bit of grayness in here. This is a less than lawful act in some ways. Obviously, it's a B&E, so that's the less than lawful part. However, you were given reason to believe by someone else that a secret organization or that a secret group has basically infiltrated and is like controlling the minds of other people. So that's maybe potentially like plausible enough cause or probable enough cause to be willing to say like we need to remove this organization because they're like making people do things against their will. And now you kind of have proof. So the way that you guys did it was slightly less than lawful, but the end result of cleaning this up kind of makes it justified. It's that thing where like it's like that conundrum where you have your like you have a partner's phone and it, like you pick it up and you know you shouldn't look at it, but you end up looking at it and you find out they're cheating, and like it's you looking at it is now sort of justified by what you've discovered, but what you did was a problematic action and you shouldn't really have done it in the first place. Like, the ends do technically justify the means, but the action is still problematic.
Like, if there was nothing shady going on, we were super wrong, but because of the shady stuff,
Correct.
not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we go to Lars temple, let them know about, see if they want to use us.
Could be useful. Oh, that's the dude sleeping. I was like,
Yeah.
what just happened? He didn't seem to know what these things were, which means these mind manipulators, they brought this here so he wouldn't care if the temple took these out and used them for something else. And we might even get rewarded for our heroic rescue of him. And it's unfortunate that his mind-controlled assistant and staff got murdered because they were mind-controlled. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I give you a week to think on it? We'll see you guys next week. Good night.